Natalia Abraham Coelho, looking for another Olympia title. Can you keep Sarah from beating that all-time record of Juliana Melicarne?
Challenge lightly, so it's been an entire year of the most intense preparation that I've ever had, but I'm excited. And
just like she said, I expect her to bring her A game because I'm bringing my A game as well. And that's what makes this sport exciting, to see everybody the best and let the judges decide, you know.
Hey guys, there's been a lot of talk about the results of the women's physique and a little bit about the controversy in it. So let's talk more about it. During the press conference, I was really looking at Natalia. She looked very calm and confident. And I've been competing myself, so I know a lot about the body language and the mindset. And I think Sarah was a little bit surprised about this because it wasn't like last year. And I think Natalia really came into this show with a mindset of winning this contest and not even surrendering to the idea that she would be second this year. And there was a post about by Sarah Villegas, which in my opinion wasn't a very good and smart move. We will talk more about it later in this video. But let's talk about the stage presence of Sarah and Natalia in the Olympia 2025 women's physique. So I was really paying attention during the finals of both Sarah and Natalia, and to me it was very obvious from the prejudge that this contest will be between Natalia and Sarah again this year. And to me, Sarah's stage presence was a bit of like a replica from last year. That slow walking with on toes, and spreading arms crossed on the chest. We've seen all that, and I think she failed to prove to the judges and to the audience that it's hers and it's still hers. This didn't happen in my opinion. And it was just a really tough battle between Sarah and Natalia. I just felt that straight away during the finals that it was a very difficult decision to make for the judges. But I really feel like it was Natalia's physique that made the decision. I think Natalia proved that she has made a lot of improvements with her physique, and I think her stage presence also was really amazing. A bit of similar like previous year, yes, but still I find it way better. And I also feel like the majority felt the same way, that Natalia was the winner of this show, even though, as I mentioned before, it was very close between Sarah and Natalia, and I think all Natalia had to do is a small little mistake and it could have gone the other way, but it didn't. And it's always just people's opinion, you know, there's always gonna be endless opinions, people saying, oh, Sarah should have won, oh, Natalia should have won, but I do feel that majority of the people felt that this decision by the judges, there's no dispute in it. It was clear, and Natalia was just better this year. And I'm also happy that this happened. I think Sarah came in maybe a little bit too confident this year, thinking she's gonna win, and this didn't happen. And this is just the way it is in the sports, you know, you never know what's gonna happen. So here Natalia in the prejudging. So as you can see, her legs are looking really massive. When I'm comparing her physique to the previous year, I can see a lot of improvements, and you can see the link for the previous year Olympia in this video. So have a look of it and you can see clear differences with Natalia's physique. And I just think she came in better this year, and I really think this is the start of her era. So I think this will boost her career a lot, and she will do whatever it takes to hold on to that title. And I hope also she will learn from Sarah's mistakes, that it's always important to bring something new onto that stage, and trying to bring a new stage presence, it's not always the same. Okay, so let's talk about the post made by Sarah. I think this wasn't a very good and smart move. Not very respectful for Natalia, and not very good sportsmanship. Doesn't represent the sport very well. It's always like, if you're not happy what happened, you don't have to let everybody know what you feel inside. And you can see some of the comments even here. Fuad, Abiad, and Brett Wilkin, they brought their comments there, and it's true what they said. Like, does anyone even care what Sarah thinks? I have to agree on that. So again, like, it's not very respectful thing to do, especially when you're smiling on stage, and then after the contest you go talking all that and smearing Natalia's name. And that's really sad that there's always drama after these contests. And I think these are one of the things that maybe even push some fans away. And when they see comments like this, it's a lot of negativity. And I think even Sarah lost a bit of a respect from some competitors as well. And now when I'm looking at the Texas Pro, I'm looking like, Sarah, oh, it's her again, you know? It's not very cool thing to say. I know she's disappointed, but in the end, I also feel like maybe we are coming to an end of the Sarah era. She might win maybe one title if she's lucky, and that's about it. I really hope other competitors will step it up too. It would be nice to see some new competitors coming in the top 5, but I do believe that Natalia will hold it for a couple of years now, hopefully, and we'll see who will take it. But things gonna get more interesting in the women's physique, that's for sure. Anyway, let me know, guys, what do you think about the results and the controversy in this year's Olympia women's physique. It's always good to hear other people's opinion. And thank you for watching.
Cool and special moment of my life. This is very, very important to me. And I hope one day, literally, everybody who's sitting here today can feel what I'm feeling, because this gives me purpose. This gives me something very, very tough to put into words what I'm feeling right now. But it's a great accomplishment. I am extremely blessed and proud to be here today as the Miss Olympia.
Physique Olympia 2025.
Where's Mom? There's Mom. Mom, she did it again. Give it up for the champ, folks. New Olympia champ, Natalia and Coelho.